Paul Pluta channel, and today I'm doing a paid review. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends. This is a birthday request. Paid review, best before 20 September. Ooh, Archie, we're pushing it, big boy. Hi, Arch. My name is Martina, and I'm writing to you from Lugano, Switzerland, the home country of horology. My husband George and I follow your channel since March 2017 and watch your videos every day. We really like your style and humor and love for horology, traveling, burger eating, and weight loss vids. Thank you. George is turning 36 in 10 days, 20th of September, so I decided to buy him a good watch. He currently owns a Seiko SKX that he really likes. Before buying it, he considered investing some money on a pre-owned Rolex No Date sub. He found it too expensive, not worth it, so he decided to buy the Seiko. Now, I really need your advice. Should I get him a Rolex? He is currently working as a fashion translator after 8 years of work as a lawyer. I myself am working for a large company in a middle management position and doing reasonably well, even compared with the high average salaries you can earn in Switzerland. Also, I am the main breadwinner in the family, so I can afford buying a Rolex. But should I? Very, very good question there. I am worried that he might not want to wear and find it a waste of money, or worse, that he would feel bad for not buying it with his own money. What is your honest advice to me? And in case I get him the Rolex, what would be the best choice for a small wrist? For all your efforts, for your time and effort, I've sent you 30 US via PayPal and look forward to your reply. A video without Clyde would be appreciated. Ooh, without? Ooh, better not tell Clyde that. Thank you, Arch. All the best, Martina. Okay, Martina, thank you so much. I've got to tell you there, I really got to tell you, guys, I really want to know here, as far as this goes here, I think, should a woman buy a man a Rolex? Now, I got to tell you, they are damn expensive. The problem is, Martina, you're a very lovely lady. What a nice girl who wants to buy her husband a Rolex. That's just so nice. I mean, you're so sweet. I could bottle that sweetness. Look, would I buy him one or not? Well, look, I gotta tell you, they are pretty expensive. It really does depend on your financial position. I mean, the money that they charge for Rolexes, even pre-owned, is pretty damn high. I mean, you could do so much with it. It's a fair bit of money. Would I, just from the guy's perspective, if a woman gave me a Rolex, I'd be over the moon. I'd be over the moon. I have received very, very little worthwhile gifts over the years there, and probably the worst gift women want to buy for menfolk is clothes. And I'm fat, so I don't like women folk asking me my size. And that's just the worst idea you could possibly think. I hate that idea. But to buy a man a Rolex, I mean, he is your husband. That is pretty damn cool there. I would say to you, look, you got a really sweet heart. Of course he would love it, okay? Of course he would love it. But you got to decide whether you can afford it, because these things are thousands of dollars. And, you know, I'm kind of at the stage where I don't think anyone should buy someone else a gift that is thousands of dollars, you know. That's kind of the way I see it there. I mean, it's a wonderful gift. I would really, I would love a Rolex. If someone gave me a Rolex, man, I would really, it's really quite special. No one's actually given me a Rolex ever. I've never been given a Rolex or any nice watch for that matter. Any decent watch, okay? So, I gotta tell you, it doesn't really happen, okay? But I would have to say, you know, a man always loves a wristwatch, and a Rolex given by a woman. I mean, even me, I've got my Reverso Grand Date that was given by my former wife. And even though we may not be together, I still keep that. And I really love it to death. I love it. I love it because it's just such a beautiful watch. So, I mean, if you want to give him a watch, I think that's a very, very, very generous idea. I mean, I would possibly, instead of it being a surprise and picking it, I would sort of go with him and get it. I would highly say, you know, certain ones you want to buy secondhand, certain ones you want to buy new. And the problem is, I got to be completely honest with you, Switzerland, even though it's the home of watches, you get real crummy discounts. The discounts are pretty crappy, okay? So I would tend to say, look, you're probably better places in Europe to buy watches. But look, a good starting point is jump on Chrono24. That's the website, chrono24.com. What sort of watch would I get there, considering he's got small wrists? Look, I would say the first thing that comes to my mind would be a Rolex Explorer 1 36mm. The reference number for that would be a 14270. I think they are kind of the classic essential sports watch, very, very famous. It's the model that Edmund Hillary took to the top of Mount Everest. And it's a very, very, I think it's a good size if you've got a smaller wrist, the 36mm size there. On the second-hand market, they are pretty good buying. They're pretty good buying. I would look at one of those, probably from a second-hand dealer. The replacement model was 39mm. It's the current model, which is a little bit bigger, and they would be a little bit more expensive. Another great model would be, say, a Milgauss. I think a Milgauss is a very, very cool watch. Choice of dial colors there. The Rolex Submariner No Date you mentioned, that is a great model. You've got the Submariner with date. You've got the Submariner. You've got the Submariner extension, the diver watches. You've got the Sea Dweller, things like that. They're all great. The GMTs are a great line. And also on the used market, certain ones you'd buy new, certain ones you'd buy used. So if you were going to buy new, you're going to buy this watch new, I would say No Date Sub, Rolex GMT, that those two would probably be, and a Milgauss, that'd probably be the three you could, I'd still like to buy them secondhand, but that's three models that, you know, you could sort of, that'd be acceptable to buy new. If you're buying secondhand, you want to buy a secondhand one, you're going to save a bit of money, I would say the 36mm Rolex Explorer 1, the 14270, absolute great buying. I would say the Explorer 2, that's the model I've got, the Polar Explorer 2. See, they changed to this is the 40mm, so it's a smaller size. 40mm is a good size. They went to a larger size, the 42, which is bigger, but these ones, the 40mm, the reference number is the 16570. These are good buying on the used market. So jump on Chrono24 and you want a really good condition. If you're going to buy it used, get your hubby involved there. I would say, personally, I would say it would be great if you both got a Rolex at the same time. Say you got one and he got one. That'd be so cool. If I were you, I'd go for like a ladies' date or a ladies' date just. I think that's kind of the elegant one I would personally go for. Should you buy it for him? Well, you know, I got to be completely honest with you. It is such an expensive gift. See, it gone other days. This is the bad thing about Rolex, is that I think they are more expensive now than they've ever been. Go back in history, they were always dear, but I think they were kind of compared to the average wages, they were cheaper. Now they're dear. They are damn expensive. And yeah, that is just the a fact of life with Rolex watches there. Would I buy one? Well, you know, I think it's a great gift. I really, really do think a Rolex as a gift is, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I mean, hey, that is a very, just make sure you're in a position where you can do this. This is a lot of sacrifice. I mean, you know, they're dear. They are dear. Rolexes are not cheap things there. I'm worried he might not want to wear it and find it away. I don't think he. I don't think he. I think it's a wonderful. I think it's a wonderful thing to give there. Any woman who gave me one, they'd be remembered in my heart forever. I would really love one. I'd love a Rolex. I'd love anyone, a man, a woman, a transgender could give me one. I really do. I really do love Rolex myself there, and I think it's a superb gift. If you really, really feel that way, I mean, this is the thing. Do you really love him that much? I mean, jeez, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of moolah. It's a lot of coin. A lot of, so you want to make sure that the relationship is really, really good before you jump in that deep, you know, because how do you get it back off him if you can't stand him down the track, you know? I mean, what do you do? So, yeah, I think it's a Rolex as a gift. I hope one day someone gives me a Rolex. You know, that I really do hope one day in the future someone does give me. I mean, I think they're wonderful, wonderful present, absolutely wonderful, but they're damn expensive, and that's kind of the problem with them, is they are so much money, and yeah, that's the problem. They are a lot of moolah. So what can I say there? What can I say indeed? Look, if you, look, as I say, recap very quickly. If you're going to buy new, Submariner, no date, Milgauss, GMT, Rolex GMT. You're going to buy used, I would go Explorer 2, great buy. Explorer 1, 36mm would be preference. Or a Datejust. I reckon a steel Datejust, absolutely, really stomp it in there. They're models which are, they do fall a bit on the used market. So that's how I would do it. Look, I think it's a superb gift, but just make sure you can afford it. You know, you don't want to, you know, is he really worth it? Is he that good? I mean, is this guy really worth it? I mean, there's a lot of jerks around. You think you like him, but then you come to realize, hey, he probably doesn't deserve it. I mean, is he helpful around the house? Does he hang the washing up? Does he help you out? You got to ask those sorts of things. Is he good in bed? You know, these sort of questions. This is what you need to ask, because once you give it to him, how do you get it back off him if you separate? That's the problem. That's the problem that I see. So yep, Martina, you're a lovely woman. What a cool thing. I hope someday I hope someone does give me a Rolex, and I'd very much cherish it and love them forever. I really would. I would really I would really love one myself. I'd love someone to give me a Rolex. Of course I'd love a Rolex. I would really love a Rolex. I think they're cool. They're a great watch. They're beautiful. You can use them every day. They're waterproof. Man, they're just such a cool watch. They're so cool. Someone gave you a Rolex. It's just so cool. It's so cool. So damn cool. So, yeah. So that's my advice there. So, yep. So, let me know how it works out. Let me know what you decide. And hey, if he's not worth it, just give him a box of chocolates. That's always worked for me. I'm Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you guys think of that.